Namaskar, good evening, Salam Alaikum, Sat Sri Akal. Welcome to the Friday night 9:10 p.m. show only on YouTube. Brought to you by SEDS Global Branding Private Limited and Deep Flow Franchising. Produced by Brand Trigger and Explorer Frame in association with Capital One TV and Cloud Access. Ab Jeeto Bharat Ka Dil with the Great Indian Brand Show with Sudarshan Chetlur. Hello viewers and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Great Indian Brand Show with Sudarshan Chetlur, and I am Sudarshan R. That is Ramakrishna Chetlur. Tino aadmi main hu. That's what I say to everyone. It's on the fun side, but okay, let's head on to what we're here for. You know, I have a wonderful friend. It's like a big brother. His name is Dr. Vikram A. Munshi. He's a PhD doctor and one of the topmost healthcare management consultants in the country today. You know, among the top 10. His company is called White Space Consulting and Capability Building. You can check that out. And he's, trademarked and registered a term called Will, Skill, Drill. That's one of the top programs for, pharma companies around the globe, for marketing and sales team. You have the will, you have the skill, but you don't go through the drill. It won't work. You have the will, you have the drill, but you don't have the skill. It won't work. You have the skill, you have the drill, but you lack the will. It will not work. Either ways. Any combination. So will, skill and drill is so important. Aren't businesses that way too? It's not just about a human being. It's about brands. It's about our companies. And when we are at the helm of such kinds of positions where we are responsible, it makes a difference. And embodying all these three things, that is will, skill and drill, is Anchal Sharma, the runner-up of Mrs. India Planet 2022 with us over here today, organized by Green Diva. She's here in the show. Welcome to the show, Anchal Sharma. Thank you so much for coming over here on the show with us today.
It's my honor, Sudarshan, sir. And I'm very pleased to have.
No, actually, it's both ways. See, I saw you in the show as well. That was the first time that I actually stepped onto stage and I was anchored a fashion event for the first time in my life. And I saw all you wonderful, it's wonderful to be surrounded by gorgeous women all the time. But then the kind of presence you had, the kind of questions that were put across to you, I remember how well you had prepared for those answers. Now, how did all this happen in your life? Because I remember very well, there was once a point of time in life, you can see viewers, she is so beautiful, but there was a point of time, I don't know, no, there's no offense meant to anyone else, but she was on the wrong side of health at one point of time.
Very right, very right. I weighed 92 kgs. Yes, and when I filled the form, the contestant form, so I was following Gleam Diva since 6 months, and it was my childhood dream to participate in a beauty pageant. And so when I filled the form, so my husband, he's very supportive. He said, go ahead and pursue your dreams. Don't think about anything what people will say and how people will react. Just go ahead and pursue your dreams.
Just कूद जाओ.
हाँ बिल्कुल. And then उन्होंने मुझे बोला कि नहीं फॉर्म भरना है करना है. तो I just filled up the form and I weighed 92 kgs at that time. But within 6 months, as you said, skill, drill and will. I kept no stone unturned to, go
and
to
what
the
was
stage.
the mark you hit after 92 minus
68 kg.
My goodness, that deserves
Yes.
such a huge round of applause, I have to really turn on the math for this one. 34 kilos, 24 kilos, my goodness.
Yes, and within a span of 6 months, I did that.
Outstanding.
And it was very huge achievement. I think it's more than a professional achievement. I think it's more of my personal achievement till date. That is very huge for me. And I'm still working towards it.
Yeah, so like in a conversation that we had before, because we were preparing for this one today, as you sit over here, I asked you what you do, and you said that, you're very much into the fitness industry. I keep following you all, even on your Insta.
Yes.
And, that inspired me also to shed a little weight in the last 1.5 months, right? And then coaching women, on what would you be coaching women, and what is it that you do actually?
I coach I coach women in the gym. So I coach them on their fitness, strength training, Pilates, yoga, and I coach them on their diet and nutrition needs. All those.
No, this is really amazing, viewers. You know why? Because I remember very well. Can you imagine if there is any comparison between somebody who does fine art, मतलब painting कर रहे हैं, sketching कर रहे हैं, and that person is being told you have to be physically fit, you know, you have to do some kind of martial art, या आपको, you know, मतलब shed weight, don't be lazy, don't be obese and all. What has it got to do? I remember when I was getting trained under my teacher, my guru, he made so much of, you know, he made us do things that we could never imagine. And he was so particular about health. We had to be on the road, धूप में भागो करो, आपने पतले रहना है, आपने fit रहना है, because you know what? When you're physically fit, that is the first stage to
Yes.
becoming mentally fit.
Yes. Though on the form it was written that weight is not an issue for Mrs. categories, but I knew I had to look like a model on this stage. And so I have slept for 4 hours, for 5 hours, for 6 months, and I worked on my fitness. I've worked on my beauty, and on beauty, I would like to say I worked through Ayurveda on my beauty, not applying any chemicals on my skin. And
The great Indian
yes.
brand show, Indian stuff, Ayurveda.
Yes, Ayurveda. I follow Ayurveda, and that comes within me from my dad. He's a naturopathy doctor.
Oh.
Along with the businessman, he follows his passion. So he's a naturopathy doctor, and he has taught me very, very vast Ayurvedic skills.
That's
So
amazing. And probably that's why when I just was going across and we had a discussion that what you want to do and why you want to get into this business, you said that you want to open, you know, fitness centers all over the country. That is what your
Yes.
goal is, right?
So not only the fitness center, I want to open one unique one-stop solution for the women of our country, like for their fitness, for all their diets and nutrition needs, and also it would have one cafe. It would be unique cafe in the sense that all the recipes and all the meals would be Ayurvedic.
So you already have the plan set over
Yeah,
there and
I
all
have
that.
a
So
full
yeah,
plan.
if we are having any investors out there, you know whom to get in touch with. That is me, not her.
Yes.
Because so that when I introduce you
Sure.
to her, I'll take a cut out of it, you know. Just kidding. But yeah, you
But
can get in
any
touch
day.
with Aanchal Sharma. You know, you can go to her handle, Fit Fight Lady, right? Fight
Yes,
Fit Lady.
fight fit lady.
Yeah, Fight Fit
Right.
Lady. See, I remember. I'm not bad for my memory.
Wow,
Yeah?
you have a very good memory, sir.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
it's really amazing to know because you know what? The idea is to pass it on.
Yeah.
I've always
Right.
believed one thing. देखिए हम पैदा हुए हैं, पृथ्वी पे आए हैं, right? There is sunlight. It is so
Right.
beautiful. There is nature that is so beautiful. You have water, you have oxygen, you have people around, you have animals that you love, you have plants that you see, flowers that you see. You fall in love with everything around you. And mind you, everything has been given to you free by nature and the creator.
Right.
So the idea and the why behind what you do has to be something that is universal and it can add value to this creation.
So Ayurveda teaches us the same.
Yeah,
Our body is
absolutely.
made up of these 5 elements:
Yeah.
air, water, space,
Yeah.
earth, and fire.
And
we
then
all have
kapha,
this within
pitta,
us.
vata, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we all have. We just have to follow our gut. And my father has always taught me
Absolutely.
that always be a giver to the society.
99% of the diseases lie
Yes,
in the gut.
Yes, right. And we always have to follow our gut. And my father has always taught me that always be a giver to the society. So I have not done this for just for myself. I want other women also to follow their passion and to follow their instincts and not sit ideal and just get up for them.
Wonderful, wonderful. So that takes us to the next question. You're also an entrepreneur.
Yes,
You know,
of course.
you have a detergent brand. And what is it called?
It's called 7 Prime Max. And I'm the brand ambassador also. I'm the director of
Who else would be the brand ambassador? I don't think your family would even allow to, you know, कहेगी कि गई किसने दी contest में नहीं तो.
And my daughter is also joining my league soon, and she
Wow.
she says, "Mama, I want."
Oh, she's an 8-year-old
yeah,
cute
she's
little
like-
thing.
yeah, she's-
I'm sorry I missed out on her birthday. You had invited me.
yeah, no problem next time.
But yeah, definitely we'll catch up on that. So, you know, now, this brings me to a very, very important question. Now, why am I talking about this? Because imagine there is a business to run. You know, husband and wife are doing it. There is 25 kilos to lose. There is a beauty pageant round the corner. There is a
Yes.
daughter at home, fit fight lady.
Wait, absolutely a fighter.
So
I'm a Leo. I'm a
how did
lioness.
you manage to do all this? Because this is what is brand Aanchal Sharma.
Yes.
To create a brand, you see, like एक जूता है या there's a wardrobe brand or suiting or shirting or makeup kit brand or anything. You yourself are a brand too.
Yes.
That's what beauty pageant industry is all about, fashion industry, right?
Yes.
So how did you manage all that?
So I continuously juggled between my professional and my personal life, and I must say I would like to speak about my husband over here. He has been very supportive.
Well, I
But
met him.
yes,
I don't want to talk about that. My wife says that you're not domesticated at all. और मैं बहुत बेकार husband material हूँ. Yeah, I love my wife a lot, family a lot, but time. But her husband, my God.
and even in my laws, my mother-in-law, my God, she's more support. No one says, no girl says that, but she's more supportive than my own mother. She has been supporting me throughout, and she managed my daughter and all her. She took care of her, and my husband took care of the factory, our work, and I took care of my beauty pageant, my fitness, and all the things. And also, I'm the brand ambassador of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. And so,
Wow, yeah, I was
yes,
just coming to that. There are
yes.
so many achievements that you've had. One of them is Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao also, right?
Yes, yes. So it's a mission initiated by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, and so this mission aims at educating women, girl child, for on their hygienic needs, on their education, on their welfare, and it also aims at the child sex ratio.
Yeah.
So we are
Yeah, yeah.
taking care of all that. So we are visiting rural areas of Uttar Pradesh maybe and some of the outskirts of Delhi, and we are teaching women on their menstrual monthly cycle.
Wow, it's very, very important.
Yes, and we have been
Men should know that more than women. What a
Today,
menstrual cycle is, God damn it.
yeah, and we are distributing since 6 months. We have been distributing hygienic liners to women. Sometimes women are like, they are very timid, they are very sheepish
Yeah, yeah.
about this thing,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we teach them that this
Yeah.
is nothing to hide
Yeah.
and this is nothing to feel shy about, and
Absolutely.
how they can visit the chemists and store and confidently and
I believe I've read it in the annals of our history also. If you read our mythology, many things, we were a very, very open society where things were
Yeah.
discussed. Everything was vocal. It was not only, vocal for local is an initiative started by Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And based on that, only this show is also based on that. Being absolutely vocal for our local brands. I'm a local person. She's a local person. हम एक दूसरे का सपोर्ट नहीं करेंगे तो we can't even imagine taking the next step, friends. That's the thing. And the oral tradition of passing on knowledge has been the backbone for centuries in this country, which was totally routed out of the system when the Britishers plundered because we fell into a very different kind of education.
yes,
And I think
right.
this was more prevalent then. And I think it is time we get back to those kind of principles. It's very important for everybody to know.
Yes, very right. It is. I must say that women today, all they must be educated on their menstrual health, on their hygiene, on their education. They are just juggling between their personal life
Yeah.
and their professional life, but they've forgotten their fitness and their mental health.
So
mental
that
health.
is where the dream of the entire fitness center
Yes,
is from.
yes.
It's not only physically fit, it is fit physically, emotionally, mentally,
Right.
spiritually, in every way that a person needs to be fit.
And I meet so many women, they say that we don't get time from home, we don't get time from our work also for ourselves. So that's why this is the reason we are lacking on our fitness. But the time
So
has
I
to.
have a wonderful idea over here for you. Said, a fitness center, be fit, like, fit fight daily. I just thought of an abbreviation, FIT fit ka, fine in time. It takes time.
Wow, kudos.
So something like that. Yeah,
Right.
I'm a brand building consultant.
Yes.
So I'm just trying to impress so that I get that contract.
Of course.
So on this note, जो आपने बताया that you're attached to Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, there's a village in India which plants a sapling every time a girl child is born.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Right.
And
I
I
think
think
I've
this
heard
is
of
in
it.
Rajasthan. जब भी बेटी पैदा होती है वो पौधे लगाते हैं सारे.
That's
And on that note, I would like to give you a gift from our gifting sponsor, Grow Green Wonders, right? So they are specializing in indoor plants and plants everywhere, whether you have it in landscaping and things and all that. So this is a wonderful gift from our side to you. I'll just take it out and I'll give you.
Wow.
There you are. It has a tray below, but
That's
this is what it
very
is.
nice. That's very
क्योंकि
nice.
मेरे ख्याल से छत्र छाया जो एक नारी देती है और छत्र छाया जो एक पेड़ देता है वो दोनों समान है. हम उन्हीं के आंचल में बड़े होते हैं और इनका नाम है आंचल शर्मा. So this is for you.
And this is very nice. I'm so much thankful to you for this, and I'll take care of this like my own baby.
Yeah, the entire idea is about that. So yeah, thank you so much. So team, thank you so much for handing it over. Can you just put it back? We'll definitely take it when
sure.
when you were leaving the set. So this was a small gesture from Mr. Sanjay Tulani, Grow Green Wonders. Indoor plants, do check out his Instagram handle, right? So, पौधे बहुत जरूरी हैं. I think if we plant more, the person in Assam who जिसने पूरी बंजर जमीन को एक forest में बदल दिया over the last 30 years, 40 years.
Awarded Padma.
Yeah. I forget the gentleman's name. So, just imagine, मतलब वहाँ पे लाखों तरीके की, species वापस आ गई. That is so amazing.
And
What
endangered
can do.
species, some endangered species.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right,
Rhinos,
right.
tigers returned. Yeah, that was really crazy.
Yes, it was.
So, on that note, I'll go on to the next question and I'll ask you something really interesting. We talked about your achievements. We know what your dream is, the fitness center and all.
I would like to say that when I won this beauty pageant, I was the second runner-up, and I won Mrs. Delhi NCR title also.
Wow.
But after that, many opportunities opened the door for me. But to achieve those opportunities, you have to be committed. Right.
I was exactly coming to that.
Right.
जीतने के बाद भी वो फिटनेस कंटिन्यू करना and
Right.
keeping track of things and
Very
going
right.
on.
Very right.
I mean, that is something I really appreciate.
So
You're going through the drill even now.
Yes, I am. I do 10 kilometers, minimum of 10 kilometers of running every day. I do a couple hours of gymming every day, and yoga. I take out time for yoga.
I'll ask one very, very pertinent question. Everybody says beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. I don't believe that at all.
Yes.
I think, see, if I was as handsome as, Shah Rukh Khan and all, then I'm handsome, but I'm not. So if I'm not handsome, I'm not. But I am something that only I am. And I think that part is beautiful. So it is never in the
Right.
body, face or anything.
Right.
अगर आप सुंदर नहीं दिखते, even if you're a woman, and you say you want to become someone like Mrs. India Planet Aanchal Sharma, and your face doesn't allow, then you can't become. You can't call yourself beautiful that way. But there is something very beautiful within you.
Yes, right.
Right?
Grooming can always be done, but one has to rise up and stand up for herself or himself.
Absolutely. See, people buy people first before they buy anything that they're selling or
Very
talking
right.
about, right? Your humility, your nature, the way you behave. जैसे हम हमारी भारत की परंपरा में और हम कहते हैं कि भारतीयता और जो एक्चुअल भारत जहां से जो चलता आ रहा है वो था चरित्र निर्माण.
Right.
That's what we talk about, character building. So brand is also a character, how people look at you or your product or your services. Where do they position it? That is characterizing, हम नहीं कहते कि इसकी characterization हो रही है. So that's what it is. And she has built herself into such an amazing character. I would put it that way.
And I would like to mention I have done 2 album songs also.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes, it's called Jhoota Pyar.
With some very popular singer too.
It's Rocky Singh Atwal.
Yeah.
And I've done one ad with Delhi police officials. It was featuring Lokesh Mittal also. So all these opportunities come I've collaborated with many brands. So all these opportunities come your way. You just have to grab them and be dedicated for them.
Right. Absolutely. So although I'm sure people can make that thing out, the difference out between all of these things. So let me take you through a rapid fire question pageant. Okay, so we'll ask you, and you don't have to take more than 5 seconds to answer either of these questions. Okay, let me
try
see
my best.
how well we do on that one. So here's the T-Games rapid fire question. One word that defines entrepreneurship.
Leadership.
Brilliant. The worst thing that a brand owner could do.
Not being strategic and not being time management skills.
You know, not having time management. We'll put it at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The easiest way to make a brand sell.
Marketing.
Wow. Okay. Brilliant. The greatest.
I'm answering all these on my personal.
Yeah, that's all. See, it's not that this is the bottom line. We're having some fun, and let's see what comes to our mind as alive
My
people.
personal experience says all this.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody speaks out of their experience. Yeah. So the fourth question: the greatest offer you could make to a customer.
1 + 1.
That is like absolutely phenomenal.
For Indian
मैं सोच रहा था कि सेल आएगा मैं कल रात when I was planning this question ये मेरे दिमाग में नहीं आता but that is really amazing. Yeah. Okay. The best one-word compliment you could give to your team member. You know, your team is a very important part of your brand. Internal branding is so important. So, one word of compliment you could give to your team member.
Always saying yes to your boss.
Wow, that's a different one. You मेरे को yes बोलना है. Yes boss. Okay, that's all quite a bossy lady.
I am.
My
Since
God, I'll have
childhood.
to think twice about
Since
you signing
childhood.
me up for your branding.
I would like to mention since childhood I've been a monitor of my class since in college.
Yeah, I read you've written down monitor silver spoon भी लिखा था आपने. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Okay, number 6. The place where advertising agencies go wrong.
Okay, so
Don't say budgets.
no, not the budgets I would say because everyone works according to his or their budget. I think the thought process. Sometimes the thought process goes wrong.
Yeah. So there's a gap.
The positioning of the brand goes wrong.
Yeah.
sometimes.
So I'm a positioning strategist. So please go to my LinkedIn profile.
Sure, I will.
I'm sure you'll be more than satisfied. Okay, 7. The best compliment you would love to hear for your brand.
Very innovative and a different brand. And
Yeah, the name detergent powder 7 Prime, that itself is मेरे को तो अलग ही जगह पहुंच
And in
गया था मैं
fact,
सुन
my
के.
packaging is also very different, guys. I would like to visit Instagram and visit.
Yeah, sure.
Second
Why
Max.
didn't you? So, friends, if you're watching this episode right now, you're seeing the packaging and all that she does also. So, yeah, get in touch with her. And if there are retailers out there who would want to, get in touch with them, wholesalers who would like to stock the brand, that is 7 Prime.
7 Prime Max, and I
7
would like
Prime
to say
Max, please get in touch
that the
with
niche
Aanchal.
market, we have touched the niche market also.
There you go.
Yes,
So, the question number 8. The one thing you say to yourself when you wake up first thing in the morning.
I have to plan my day according to my
There, this is called, the will, skill and drill going through the
Yes.
entire thing. मैं गलत नहीं
time
कह रहा था
management
about
is
Aanchal.
very important.
Yeah. Okay, 9. The last thing you say to yourself when you're going to sleep.
I'm very, very, very much thankful to the God every time I sleep for the lovely day He's giving me and that an opportunity He's giving me to be alive the next day. And
One word.
yeah,
आप पैराग्राफ नहीं बोल सकते. One
Okay.
word क्या बोलते हो? One word. I understand. what
Thankful,
you're trying- being
gratitude.
thankful to God.
Gratitude.
So she's putting gratitude. You see,
yeah,
that is where the attitude of gratitude.
gratitude.
That
Gratitude
what you
is
wear.
very important.
When you wear gratitude, attitude looks so damn cool.
Yes, very right.
Yeah. Now, so you know what you need to dress up with in the morning next time when you're heading out of your house. Gratitude. The last question 10. The greatest punchline you have ever come across or heard.
Greatest punchline.
Yeah. You're surrounded with brands, people. It could also be something that you heard from someone. किसने की statement बोला था मुझे बड़ा ultimate लगा.
Local for vocal. Vocal for local.
Vocal.
Vocal
क्या
for
बात है, क्या बात है.
Right.
Absolutely amazing. So, stealing it right from our Prime Minister, but then for the
Yes,
good
but
cause, and
trust
I'm sure he would
yourself,
love it too.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah.
That's
So on that note, thank you so much for this part of, we still have a few minutes left. And on this one, I would like to, gift you our gift hamper sponsored by so many of our wonderful people who have been chosen to be a part of the show.
wow.
So this is a gift hamper for
That's
Aanchal.
very
So this
nice.
has a brand called Dr. Minus. It is a range of cosmetics, wonderful
Wow.
solutions that she provides to
Wow.
people. Jo hai,
Yeah.
Indian hai, it's all about be Indian, buy Indian, prefer Indian, love Indian, share with Indians, help Indians grow. And then we
Right.
have Arogya, and I believe that you wanted to meet the gentleman
Yes,
also.
I really
Ayushman is the
wanted to
person
meet.
behind it. Yeah, Arogya
Yeah.
gluten-free foods. They've worked very hard on it. So they've giving you some dry fruits and atta and all.
Very
so this is
nice.
something. And there's a mug as a memento from our side. And this wonderful basket has been designed by Sneha Verma. She's a packaging consultant for us. So this is for you. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much. And again, I'm very thankful
Yeah.
to you, sir. And I'm really from the bottom of my heart, I'm honored to be here and for this wonderful
No, the
gift.
pleasure is all mine, Aanchal, because I'll just keep it there and
Yeah,
definitely
sure.
make sure you connect. Thank you so much for accepting those gift hampers, and I'm sure Dr. Minus will be very happy. Arogya gluten-free fruits, they will be very happy. And please suggest them to all the people around you. You know, they should go and buy these products. We be Indian, live Indian, buy Indian.
Of course, I'm going to do a lot of Instagram handling for these products.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, yeah, I would request you, the unboxing video from your
Of
side
course,
and
I
all that.
will. I have done
Because
that
it will help
because
all these people. See,
of course,
it's a
yes.
collective effort, friends.
Yes,
The
right.
Great Indian Brand Show is a collective effort, collaborative effort, which, everybody has trusted me with, and we're putting it forward. And that is what we're going to do. We're going to help each other out. हम लोग 140 करोड़ की पॉपुलेशन नहीं है. We are 140 crore support system.
Right.
और जब हम एक दूसरे का साथ देंगे, जब हम एक दूसरे को सांत्वना भी देंगे, एक दूसरे की प्रेरणा बनेंगे, that is when things are going to happen. Now, she's worked so hard to create herself as a brand that she is. You pursued so much. And I keep looking at comments that people keep giving you and
Yes.
compliments that come on your timeline and all. Now, how do you manage now? What, according to you, is the right time management for a brand owner? Because now you just don't own mind you, you're not owning a detergent brand. You're also owning the brand Aanchal Sharma.
Yes.
Aanchal Sharma, the brand is a different brand. Aanchal Sharma is different. The mother, the
Yes.
wife is different.
Yes.
So how are you donning these hats and how are you managing time? And what do you actually mean by time management?
So as I told you that the first thing I do in when I start my day is the time management. So I start my day at 5:30 or 6 in the morning, and after that I do my exercises and my daily. I give myself
Sundays included.
Yeah, Sundays.
Wow.
On Sundays, I go for running, and I enjoy the nature of the beauty. And this really gives me fresh airs, and it really
Absolutely.
keeps me moving.
Yeah.
So it is very important. And then after I give my time to my daughter, my family. Like summer vacations are going on for them. So after that, I go to my factory, and then I look up after the things, and then I am also pursuing Ayurveda. So I take out, and I'm also entering Ayurveda cosmetology. So
This compels me to say, माँ दुर्गा आपको मंदिर में जाके देखने की जरूरत नहीं है. आप अपने घर में देखो. Look at your mother, look at your
Right.
sister, look at your wife, look at your neighbor and all. I mean, so many things handling together, that's what it is all about,
Right. And I'm soon going to enter Ayurvedic cosmetics also. I'm learning those. I'm going to build my brand also on those Ayurvedic cosmetics because I think it's the need of the hour. So that's how I plan my
That
day.
is the beauty of our entire Indianness,
Right.
like people I interpret the way like जैसे एकदम आपने जब बोला ना ये सारी चीजें, it just reminded me that we enjoy so much जब हम जाके पूजा में देखते हैं या फिर माँ दुर्गा की फोटो देखते हैं या उनकी प्रतिमा देखते हैं, लेकिन घर पे भी वही देखना शुरू करें, तब जिनकी प्रतिमा हम देखने जा रहे हैं वो बहुत ज्यादा प्रसन्न होगी हमसे. They'll be more happy and they'll grant your wish, believe me.
So my dad said during the pageant that why are you going to these parlors and all? Why are you learning all this? And just take some sandalwood, chandan lo, kesar lo, and apply and usko ghiso on the postal on the motor and the pastel and just apply it on your skin and your skin will be glowing like Sri Devi.
Wow. So that is where the entire inspiration and everything comes
And he's
from and all.
always taught me that nobody is going to remember what brand are you wearing, what brand makeup have you put on. Everybody is going to remember how empathetic you were towards them, how impactful you were. So be nice to people, be kind to people, and see how you represent yourself. That is more important.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like how do we respect all of us Ratan Tata sir so much? हम कभी
Oh
मिले भी
my
नहीं
God.
होंगे, but then हम कहते हैं यार ऐसा होना चाहिए किसी को.
I'm a fan of
Absolutely, everybody is. I don't think there's one Indian on the face of the earth who is not a fan of his.
And look at him, he's still working day and night. He's burning his
My
midnight
teacher
oil.
used to say, a human being never settles down. जिसको भी लगता है ना settle कर गए, हम settle कर गए life में. You only settle when you die because you're settled then. Nothing else is happening.
Yes.
आंखें खुली है तो सब कुछ चल रहा है. आंखें बंद तो सब बंद. तो settle तो तभी होगा.
So I remember when Steve Jobs, when he passed away, so he gave us all one lesson that take out time for your family.
Family,
that is very
absolutely,
much
yeah.
important.
I started doing that over the last 1 year. It has helped a little. My wife is a little less angry. She's very right now, and she's the reason why I'm here. So that brings me to just there are two more questions that I would like to ask you. Nothing happens without challenge. You already had health challenges that you faced.
Yes.
But I also read that COVID also pushed you back a lot.
Yes.
How did you
Yes,
manage? In just
yes.
30 seconds, if you could tell us what
So
happened.
we started our business in 2018, and just we started after 3 months. There was a lockdown and
My
COVID
God.
situations. We were all
Most
like,
harrowing time
oh my God.
humanity faced.
Yes, and like we were feeling very bad, and so
Bad, sad, सब कुछ इकट्ठे ही लगा होगा.
we
You were
we
desolate,
had
you
to
know.
bear all the expenses, and setting up a manufacturing industry is
It's
not
not easy. No, no.
No, we
Machine
went
तो maintain करनी ही
machines.
पड़ेगी.
Yes, from scratch we have done.
Absolutely.
Not only the machines, the labor also, and the everything we have to manage. All the raw materials we had to manage for 2 years from our own pocket. But we were positive. We had a positive outlook, and my husband, as he is, he said, "Don't lose hope, and we will come out of this, and we will come out back out strongly."
And you have
And we
emerged
did.
strongly, haven't
We
you?
did.
Yeah.
After the situations got normal, we did a good marketing.
Brilliant. So my last question to you, like
Yeah.
what is your success mantra? Something that you go by, and whichever stage you are on, you tell this, you always recite this success mantra to the people who are watching you. What is that one thing?
So my only success mantra is to all the women and to all the people out there that be positive, have a positive outlook in every situation. I believe that whatever the situation is, there is no problem that doesn't have a willful solution. And if you work for it, the whole universe works for you. So
Absolutely, you're bang on. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. हम लोग सब कहते हैं, God said be and everything became. That be was the
Yes.
power of thought, right? That means he thought of something positive. Now, when he said be and everything became, the same power of thought was vested in every nook and corner, animate and inanimate, of this entire creation. The fish, the lizard, the dinosaur, the human
Yes,
being, the
right.
monkey, the ape, the shark, the tiger, the lion, in everyone. So when we think something positive, it is the same power of thought of God. But जब हम सोचते हैं ना क्या ये होगा या नहीं, it is also the same power, and that
Yes.
obstructs the
Very
power of thought, which is positive. इसलिए always think positive, और कभी भी negative thought आए ना, immediately force yourself to think positive.
Yes, be optimistic. That's the only mantra.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Aanchal. That was so amazing, and I really thank you for coming in and taking out your precious time with us
So
in season 2.
I'll be going from here with a lot of more of positive energy from you.
Thank you so much. We have drawn, and I'm sure the entire set over here is also stunned. All my friends over here, they've been telling you, Business India Planet and all. मैंने कहा, yeah, see, I move around with wonderful people, beautiful souls like
Yes.
Aanchal Sharma. Thank you so much, Aanchal,
Thank
for
you
being
so
with us
much.
over here. It has been a pleasure, and we hope to keep meeting.
Sure, sir. Sure. Anytime. Anytime.
So that's it, viewers. This was a wonderful episode that we had with none other than Aanchal Sharma, Mrs. India Planet 2022 runner-up. The entire thing, the episode is dedicated to her entire will, to the drill that she has gone to, the skills that she made herself, imbibed in herself to carry on. And, even after winning the pageant, heading on with that, because the sun rises every day and sets every day. It just doesn't happen once. तो जो हम करते हैं और पाते हैं, it should become a process in life, and that is what makes brands. Every day doing it, every day doing it, every day, and one day, the mountain will give way to the river. Thank you so much, everyone, and keep watching. Like करो, comment करो, subscribe करो, share करो, आंचल को follow करो, talk about us, talk about yourself, do write to us, and if you want to come to the show, let's do that too. See you in the next episode, same time, the Friday night, 9:10 p.m. show on YouTube, the Great Indian Brand Show with Sudarshan Architect. Thank you.
It's rocket launching day.